What's up, YouTube? Gundam here again, and have a different type of video today. I'm gonna be using a new camera that my wife got me for Christmas. We exchanged gifts pretty early. We have a trip on Christmas Day, so we're not gonna be here. So we decided we'll just give each other's gifts. Yesterday, which was the 22nd, and I'm using a camera that she got me. So hopefully this works out. Obviously, first video is gonna be kind of shaky with it as I, try to get the settings right and whatnot, but for now I think it'll turn out great. Today we are going to be doing, sorry, I'm looking at a spider that's like here in the garage. Today we're going to be doing some squats. I think I'm going to try to hit 275 for either 3 sets of 3 or 5 sets of 2, kind of just depends how it feels when I get there. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll go ahead and in between sets, I'll talk, and for now I'm just doing some warm-ups, and I'll probably record the warm-ups, but probably be cutting, so I'm not gonna be doing one continuous video. Shout outs to Eric Bugenhagen, who can do that, and Sam Selleck, who can just record and talk, and so for now I'll do clips, and hopefully it just works out. So I just did a set off camera. I'll be recording straight through at least for the first couple sets here. But just wanted to see, how do y'all do your training? I don't know, I've watched a lot of videos. I've been consistently training probably for a good 10 years, but never really disciplined. I usually take 2-3 weeks off each year, and it kind of sets my progress back, because I want to say 2018, 2019 is probably when I officially started okay, I'm gonna do powerlifting, but not necessarily competing with the goal in mind, just kind of for my own sake. And in these last 2018, so it was 6 years ago, I've reached peaks, and then I come back down, after I take some time off. And I know it's in my training, or because I don't really have the best regimen. I kind of just do my own thing. In fact, this year I've really taken more this approach of set a goal for the top set, and then do maybe 2 to 3 sets. Drop the weight, do 3 sets of 4 to 5, and kind of just see how it feels. And then I'll do some accessory work. And usually the accessory work I'll just do off camera. When I'm watching videos, I find the accessories kind of I don't know, boring, for better words. So it's just some dips and some tricep extensions, things like that. Or at least for squats, it'll be pause squats, lunges. I don't have any machines in my garage. I've always wanted to maybe get a belt squat, maybe a leg press, maybe, but it's a lot of money to invest. So, and I don't have that kind of space, but in the future maybe. Just how's everyone else's training? I hope you all have found your own way. I used to watch a lot of Larry Wheels. I know Michael Hearn's a little bit of a meme, but some of his videos are pretty cool to watch, and it's kind of where I got a lot of this, at least what I do now is from those guys. So let me do one more warm-up, and then we'll put on 135. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of enjoy I do 3 sets usually with empty barbell, and I don't know, it just feels good. It's not always set of 5 or anything. Honestly, it'll kind of just, if I let's say I do 3 reps and on the third rep it like felt real good, I'll stop right there. Um, that's just how I do it. I'm weighing in today at 184. Trying to stay at 181. It's just kind of hard to do it because I don't have the best diet. I kind of just eat whatever I want. Need to actually get on a real diet before I go see my doctor in a few months. But yeah, just trying to stay within 181. I've said that in a previous video, and then improve my lifts from there. There's a guy at the Anytime Fitness in my town. Shout out to Alfonso. He's fucking strong, man. It's cool to see him lift, you know, and how much like passion he has. That kind of gives me, you know, some extra motivation. But just talking to someone who's as like into lifting as I am, you know, even as if I'm not the best by any means, it's always nice to be around people like that. At least I can bring that mentality when I'm in here. But yeah, I mean, for me, like my lifts, I've never gotten past like an intermediate level, at least on a scale that I've found online. But I'm pretty happy, you know, with where I'm at. And I think I really found a good rhythm on the second half of this year. I'm going to try to take that into the next year. So yeah, you know, if y'all in the comments, let me know how you all are doing. What do you all plan on, or what are your all goals for the following year as far as numbers? For me, I'm going to try to hit 400 on deadlift. I thought I would do it this year, but just from just training, I don't think it's going to happen. And, you know, for bench, I would love to eventually hit 315. I'm way behind on that, but, you know, still got a good amount of time. And for squat, maybe just still the body weight is my goal. We'll see. Sounds very like whack hearing it, but you know, I'm gonna set a goal for sure. Yeah. Probably not gonna see this video because I'm recording this on Monday, the 23rd, but the video probably won't go up until the 26th. I'm not sure if I said it today, but my wife and I are going on a trip for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I'm actually gonna be 2 days off from training, so there's that. Yeah, so I'm gonna pause here and we'll set up the next weight. I'm back. Gonna do 135. I don't know about you all, but when I'm training, like the warm-ups, I kind of listen to like people talk. Right now I'm listening to a Yu-Gi-Oh conversation, so there's that. But yeah, normally just listen to people talk for the first warm-up sets, and then as I get to like maybe the last warm-up set, I'll put on some music. That's just the rhythm I've gotten into. So, you know, if y'all have your own rhythm, let me know. Yeah, you saw I just did 4. I remember 135 was like the bane of my existence on everything. Like when I first started lifting, I was just obviously getting everything down. But when it came to actually doing the lifts, for example, squat, 135 was like, that was a crazy goal. And it took me a while to get there. And on bench, 135 was the same, and then on deadlift. On deadlift, I could pull 135 with the shittiest, like, form. But I guess, you know, it's pretty common. Yeah, so let me set up the next weight, and I'll be back. I'm back. I'm gonna do 185. I'm trying to not take too long between the warm-up sets. I just get caught off, like, or I get distracted with the conversation I'm hearing. So I'm gonna hit this. If you hear that popping, it's my knee. I don't know what it is. I thought it was like gas built up in it or something, but I don't know. So if y'all know, let me know, and then maybe I can work on it, but it's whatever to me. Yeah, 185 felt good. I'm gonna put 225. I'm gonna do 1 rep, and if it's easy, I'll do a second one. But if it, just do 1. Then do, what is that? 255 and 275. So that's the goal. Yeah, I don't know how I want to do that. I want to see, first of all, how I want to test the memory of the camera, or at least the card that I have, and then right now I'm like kind of just clipping it each, right? Pausing, record, pause, record, or stop recording. And yeah, maybe the next one I'll try just 1 full video without the stopping or anything. But yeah, the most convenient thing I found from this, because what I was having to do was I would use my phone to record, and then I couldn't listen to anything when I was training. I know I can get like get like an iPod or something like that, but yeah, So my wife getting me this camera it's really changed everything for me. It's so convenient now. Also, we got some headphones. They're the new Beats Studio. Not Shadow or anything, it's just, she wanted one, and then I really wanted one. So, yeah. They're pretty good, but I just wanted new headphones, so that was that. I'll see you on what is this? I'll see you on the 225. Okay, back. I don't know, my camera turned off for a little bit. Got to 25 on the bar, gonna knock that out. And I'm gonna be back to talk a little bit about Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I think the game is. So let's knock this out. I'm gonna try to do 1 rep, and hopefully it feels good. Felt pretty good. I don't know how it sounded on camera, but I'll do, I'm gonna put 255 in. I'll do that for 1 more warm up. I was gonna talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, but I actually wanted to go over something that I do that maybe is not good, and someone can help me out with that. So when I normally start squats, my warm-ups have me out here, and as I progress, I'll kind of bring my arms more in. And once I get to the top set, I should have a more narrow grip. Now, I've always done it like that. It's probably a bad habit and can't break it, to be honest. But it's what works for me. So if y'all do your own thing, let me know and I might incorporate it. But it just feels better to hit the heavier weights here. I've done them with a wider grip, and then I've progressed to the point where this is what I do. So just something in case you were all wondering. There's no like reason to it. It just feels good. So, yeah, I mean, I was gonna say one more thing about squatting. I don't know if there's something with me, but I always have a hard time positioning my feet to be parallel, or at least even. I'll sometimes have 1 foot forward. Now of course I'm doing something wrong there. I've not taken the time to look at it and try to figure out. But if you see me kind of shaking my feet right before I start, normally because I'm I'm wondering of where I'm at as far as my feet position go. Anyways, so Yu-Gi-Oh! I had a little Christmas gathering this weekend, and we had some friends and family over. And in between that, I found some Yu-Gi-Oh! Time with my boy. And he was playing Malice, I was playing Raizio. And I don't have the Fiendspin stuff, and I do not plan on getting the Fiendspin stuff. But I had a lot of fun playing the game. I think this format is great. I said in a previous video, probably the last video, that Fiend Smith is just taking over, right? Taking over everything. And I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to buy into it. I don't want to get the cards. I do play them online to understand what's going on and where the choke points are. Also watch a bunch of YouTube people to help me out, help me understand that. But after playing Pure Raizio in person and then seeing Pure Raizio kind of top over the regionals this weekend, I'm gonna stick to Pure. I will, however, say that I found a new interest in Sky Striker Malice, which is what my boy was playing. That deck's fun. It looks fun. So, and I don't have to decide between going first and second. I feel like either way, it's good. So, definitely looking into that. And but I'm probably gonna stick with Pure Raizio to take to my first locals. But gonna be tinkering with Malice Sky Striker online. So, let me set the weight up. It's gonna be 255, and we'll be right back. Let's hit this 255. I'm gonna try to do 1 rep. A little shaky, but I'll take it. I'm gonna I'm gonna put 275 now, and that's gonna be our top set. I'm gonna try. I'll probably record all the sets I do, and if I don't, I'll put a commentary afterwards, just talking about it. Yeah, I just kind of finishing up on the Yu-Gi-Oh topic. I've been really excited about the Blue Eye stuff. I was not at first, and then when this whole Fiends thing started happening, I was like, fuck, I don't wanna. But I saw the Blue Eyes cards, and I thought, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. And I've seen some combos. I haven't played the deck. I haven't put it together on EDO Pro or anything. But I've seen combos and whatnot, and it looks badass. I've also played against it. It's not like I haven't seen the cards before. I didn't understand what's going on, but I got to a point where I couldn't out a card, and I lost that. But yeah, I am pretty excited for that. We won't see that until February, unfortunately. But that's okay. I mean, I think everyone's hitting a soft break in January, right? I know we had a Lubbock regional this weekend. I was checking for the next regionals for Texas, and I think the first one coming up in 2025, late February, it's gonna be in Lubbock again. And kind of lame that it's over there, because I'm in the middle-ish. No, I'm not in the middle. I'm kind of in between the middle and the south. And that's a 6-hour drive, man. And I don't want to do it. And so then the next region after that, I think is late February, not early March. It's going to be in San Antonio, then Houston. Houston, then San Antonio. It's one of those. Kind of lame that I have to wait that much, because I'm not going to be able to, well, I mean, I could go to the regionals in between this, but I don't have that kind of time. And I don't want to take that much time away from my wife, so I'm gonna have to wait until the Texas regionals. But I was gonna say, I really won't get to play at a regional level until the new set, until Supreme Darkness or post Supreme Darkness, post Blue Eyes deck. So the play testing I'm doing now, as far as like the Pure Raizio deck, not that it's going to waste. It's more practice, of course. However, big picture, kind of sucks that I'm not gonna really be able to play it, because I think I'm gonna be playing Blue Eyes, in that tournament. So yeah, that's kind of some sad news. Anyways, let me set up 275. We'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna try to hit this. For sure 2, even if the second one is a complete struggle. For sure 2, and then we'll see if I go for 3. In theory, I should be able to hit 3, but if not, like I said, we'll do multiple sets on 2. Yeah. Also took a little longer in between this rest because I was just kind of chilling, watching some video. I don't know about you guys. I try to like put like a 45-minute restrict time or on my workout, but I kind of just go over it because I'm kind of just chilling. One of the beauties of working out at home and not in a commercial gym, right? I don't have to wait or feel rushed so that other people can use the equipment. Reminds me of a funny story, which I'll say after the lift. But I had a lady at a LA Fitness one time give me shit. So yeah, but I'll say it right now. But for now, let's try to hit this. So I'm gonna psych myself up a little bit, and then I'll hit it. Oh, felt good. Second rep, I definitely leaned forward a little bit. And I'll have to watch to see what happened on the third rep, but that felt good. And don't get me wrong, I feel like I could do another set of 3, and I probably will. In worst case, I'll just do a set of 2, and then do another set of 2. Yeah. That felt good. I definitely, again, I leaned forward on the second rep. I don't know. I think I get scared. I don't know. Like, first rep is good, and I come back down, and I'm thinking ahead. I need to stop doing that. Yeah, I just think ahead. Like, fuck, am I gonna be able to do a third rep or? I don't know, I just kind of psyched myself out. Anyways, I promise y'all stories. I'll do that for my rest. Hold on, let me get some water. So, one time in the LA Fitness, I was squatting. Yeah, to be honest, I think I was doing this. So the shame that I've not made that much progress. Anyways, I'm doing 275. I do my first set. So keep in mind, I've probably been at that rack for maybe like 20 minutes. Commercial gym, I do try to speed things up as much as I can. So I do my first set on 275, and at that time I think I was only doing 2 reps, maybe 3. And normally I gave myself like a 5-minute rest period. That's not pretty, to me, I can understand how that's kind of obnoxious in a commercial gym, but for me, and my sake, I was kind of giving myself as much rest in between, a respectable time, so I can still hit the next set for 3 or 2, whatever the hell I was doing. So, in between that, I don't know about y'all, and that's why I always, pause the recording or stop it, because in my breaks, I'm just chilling, sitting down and watching a video. And keep in mind, I'm not taking up a bench to sit down or anything at the gym. I'll usually, kind of sit down on the safety bars. So I'm chilling, and then this lady comes up to me, starts talking, and obviously upset. And she says, "How much longer are you gonna take?" I tell her, "I have probably 2 more sets." Because in that moment, I decided, okay, I'm not gonna do any pauses or anything after the big lifts. I'll just rack it and I'll move on to something else. It's fine. This lady says, "You've been on it for 30 minutes. And I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm almost done." Like, you can't just be sitting down doing nothing. I'm hearing this Karen now. And I'm doing her a little justice here because she sounded very like annoying when she was, giving me shit about this. So at some point she starts kind of not insulting me. I don't know. She started just giving me more shit about how I'm just doing nothing and chilling and whatnot. And I said, "This is pretty heavy for me, and I'm just giving myself at least 5 minutes." It was like a little 2-minute conversation of her just, telling me that I'm taking too long and wasting time, and she wants to use it. And I think this was one time early in the morning. Yeah, it was in the morning. It was 5 a.m. whatever time LA Fitness opens. And I told her "Look, I got here early. I'm sorry. I think you can get here early." Point is, I finished my second set, and maybe I'm too nice. All my gym bros are gonna be giving me crap about this, but I decided to just, all right, fine, just go ahead. So I took off the weight and everything. I was gonna leave the weight on. Trust me, I had bad thoughts, but I played it cool and I was like, "Wait, fine." So I took off my weights. I went to go do something else. I think I just did leg press or something. And this lady went on her way. Then I go to the front desk and I asked the guy, "Hey, is there rules or anything that says as far as time limit, on a piece of equipment?" He's like, "Generally it's 30 minutes. Now, keep in mind, it's probably on my policies or on the policy somewhere that I didn't read, but on the actual gym, there's no sign that says take this much time or whatever. I've been to gyms that have a time requirement, right? You can only be here for a set amount of time, which in itself is already kind of whack. But anyways, then when I finally got my own home setup, just changed the game, man. I loved it. I can take as long as I want. Kind of. I still need to be on a good time, But not having to wait for anyone, taking as long as I want, it's a big game changer. If y'all, get the chance to get your own equipment, it's definitely worth the investment. I will say, there's a different vibe when you're at the gym. Everyone's around there. If they have good music, if they're not playing, 2024 pop music, it's a good vibe. I do miss that. But yeah, I'm gonna do one more set, and I'll see y'all on that one. I'm back. I'm gonna try to do 275 one more time. Shout out to Killswitch Engage. I like that band. Can't even say I'm a huge fan. I listened to a few songs, but they're fucking badass, so shout out to them. Yeah, I chickened out of that third rep. Probably could have hit it, but yeah. We're just waiting for it next time, but not gonna push it today. So I'm gonna knock this down. I'm gonna do some pause sets. The accessory work. Probably not gonna record that. So just want to end this off by. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of commentary after the video, so I might pause at some point. But just gonna end this off here. This is my first time with the camera, messing with it. So I'm definitely gonna work on this. I think this is gonna be better. I feel better doing this. It's easier. And I think the next time I'll try to record one whole video, and then just edit out the parts where I'm just resting. Yeah, I think pretty happy with this. So appreciate to my wife again for getting me the camera. And again, just when I did the first part of this whole thing, it was just awesome. You could listen to something, still have the video recording. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna record our trip that we're gonna have tomorrow. I think we'll just keep it private for now. Maybe as in the future, you know, as my YouTube continues to hopefully get better, I'll post more like personal life stuff like that. But for now, just strictly training, Yu-Gi-Oh, and gaming. I didn't talk about Destiny this whole time, but I'm gonna be honest. It sucks because one of my first videos I was saying how I still have so much fun with the game, and when I play it, I still do. The motivation is not there to play it. Granted, I don't think there's anything new going on other than the Season of the Dawn or whatever. Yeah, I do want to try some solo flawless. I have never solo flawless any dungeon, so it's something that I'm going to be working on, and it gives me a little more excitement. However, I just haven't had the motivation to play it as I've gotten really back into the grind of Yu-Gi-Oh. And in order to get okay at the game, I believe you really got to put in a lot of time. You got to read a lot of cards. So that's taken most of my time. And but I'm having fun, and I feel like I've found a good rhythm on what I want to do. And you know, one of the first videos I said that YouTube was always like my goal, and I just never sat down and stuck to it. And my wife always tried to keep me accountable for it, or hold me accountable for it. And I don't know. Pure laziness and procrastination is a hard habit to break. So yeah, hopefully this is the start of a new trend. Next time, I won't be training until today's Monday, maybe Wednesday, most likely Thursday. So gonna be taking 2 days off, and I'll be back with some bench press, and we'll talk about those goals or that day on that day. Yeah, so hopefully everyone has a good Christmas, and be safe, and hopefully y'all get what y'all want. I got what I want, so yeah, wish you all the best, and we'll see you next time. Peace.